Today's topic involves somebody we haven't spoken about in a long time, but she had some interesting things to say that popped up in my feed.
But let's talk about, Bumble. Bumble. I'm sorry, my bangs are... Okay, look, I'm just going to put my hair behind my ears. I'm going to have to look like a big potato head for the rest of the video, and you're all just going to have to deal with it. Here's why I don't like Bumble, okay? The whole deal with Bumble is that girls say hi first. And Bumble's like, hey, you're empowered. You've got the control. What's the big deal? It's just saying hi. Hear me now. If it's so not a big deal to say hi to someone with your thumbs on an app while you sit on the toilet, why can't guys do it?
No. This is something y'all wanted. That is part of the whole equality thing. Yeah, because we do it all the time. We say hi all the time. We already do it. It's one app that you guys have to say hi. One app. One. And we can't talk to you and we can't engage with you so you don't get creeps. So you're the one that has the power now, right? Okay. If you don't say hi, that's something that you wanted. You can't backpedal now. No, boo-boo. No, we're not doing this. Go on. Sorry, I had to put the last one there.
Do you?
Here's who's on Bumble. Fuck boys. Sitting there, dicks waiting to be sucked, thinking that girls should be competing for them.
But that's what you got. That's your position. It's not Bumble, it's Bumbleclot. Brother. That. If I put it in other terms, that's what you guys do.
Can you put it in vaginal terms?
Yeah, y'all wait there under the sun. You're grilling yourself, all right? You're waiting for the people them to come by and suck your pum pum. Stop it. That's exactly what you guys do. So once we reverse the thing, reverse that thing and reverse that thing. Once we reverse the thing, now it's all fuck boys waiting to get their sucked. Girl.
She basically saw women having the choice to now make the first move, and she went, beta. She said, what? Women making the first move?
Beta. It's beta.
This is titled, Why I Hate Bumble and Why Every Feminist Should as Well.
No, that's actually, that is what...
That they are the hottest commodity. It's like, what do you got? Oh, that's your opening line? Oh, you went out and said that? Look at the pictures? No. How about you? No. No is right. That's a big no from Shallon. I'm not down with this construct. If it's so not a big deal to reach out to someone, why can't guys do that for us? If that is too emotionally risky for them, if that is just like a bridge too far, that's not someone I need to be with. If he can't develop the basic human interaction skills to come to a woman and say, hi, what's your name? I saw your profile. Like, knows your name, but like, this looks cool. Did you travel to Patagonia? Is that your dog? Something. If he can't come up with a hello and a question to a person he knows absolutely nothing about, what do you think that relationship is actually going to be like?
I feel dumber just watching this.
She acts like women haven't made the first move before and had healthy relationships afterwards. In fact, ladies, if you approach a man, vast majority of the time, you're going to get a far more favorable response than if we approach women. Why? Because women are generally pretty defensive around men. Women are far more selective. And so we deal with rejection more often. And this girl's out here crying about, why can't you have it?
Because we already do it.
What kind of relationship? What do you mean, what kind of relationship? You know what I mean? You think guys don't like being courted? What, you think if you ask us out first, you're just going to be like, yo, man, this bitch is easy.
You want to be courted?
Yo, this bitch is easy.
You want to be courted?
Hey, ma, go get my food. What, you think that's how it's going to work? What, you think you always going to be on the... Bruh, it's the entitlement, like, especially in this modern age of like, I could do all bad, I'm INDP, I get my own money, I get my own bills, I get my own place. Bitch, get your own approach, get your own man then. Nah, he gotta come to me. Okay, so you a boss when it comes to everything else, and then afterwards you turn to a little scared kitty when it comes to dating. Fascinating shit. Because you would never say this kind of stupid shit when it comes to jobs. You would never say this kind of dumb shit when it comes to your passion. You never say, why doesn't it make your first move on me? It's okay to go apply. Not everyone gets headhunted.
Not everybody gets scouted. That's a fact.
And guess what? You could get headhunted and you could go apply. You could do both. That's the beauty of the world. And it's not because you apply to the job that they don't want to treat you well. That's ridiculous.
The job went to get you and you're like, ugh.
And you know what? There's going to be comments below of people who said, you know what? I approached my man and we're married 7 years later.
My girl approached me. My girl approached me.
And how many years has it been?
My girl got out of
How many years has it been?
22. My girl got out of the friend zone.
There you go.
She got out of the friend zone.
There you go. Put in that work. Guys, if you guys are enjoying today's video, be sure to like and comment.
Like it.
Like it. Comment. It helps out that algorithm.
Boom.
You're watching it for free. We provide you with daily content. Just like the video.
And if you like the merch, get the merch.
And if you want that 50% of people watch the videos and don't subscribe, stop it. You're already here. Let's have a good laugh and let's subscribe.
Click.
Okay?
Ring the bell.
Because, like I've always said, men are hunters, right? And when you picture a hunter out on the savannah, what happens if he has this idea that the wildebeest should come to him? Probably he's going to starve to death, right? That's not going to go super well for him.
When people use these like food analogies for the wilderness, I always find it so cringe. So what, bitch? You think you're something to be devoured and then like picked apart and then on to the next animal? Yeah? Is that it? Because you know what? A lion doesn't stay committed to one wildebeest. He goes and he fucks everything else up. Is that what you're saying we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? Let's use an animal analogy.
Let's go.
We fucking everything then. And you're supposed to accept it because, bitches, that's your place. No? Oh, all of a sudden, animal analogies don't fit, right?
But you know
people love making animal references. Well, in the animal kingdom, the matriarch is the... Yeah, and she gotta get fucked and ran through by every person in the tribe. You want to do that?
You know what's funny as well? With the when they put the lion analogy with this shit, I love that. Yeah, because you know the lion hunts. Actually, the lion sleeps all day. The one that hunts is the she lion, and that's a fact. So, it's not.
Yeah, but the alpha wolf is the leader of the pack. That's not real.
That's in captivity.
That's not real.
That's in captivity.
That's not real. That's not real. So just stop.
If he's too weak and too beta to approach a woman on the internet.
Beta.
Ain't she like 39?
Yeah.
Single?
Yeah.
Beta. She on YouTube and she hiding her sub count because she keeps losing folks? Beta. You call yourself a feminist?
Beta. It's just nonsense.
I'm not saying he has to walk across a crowded cafeteria, like climb a mountain to meet her. Beep, bop, boop, boop, boop. There it is. If he can't do that, why are we, and I've said this before, closing the gap between who he is as a man and who he needs to be? Why? Why is that our job?
Why is our manhood defined by the ability to approach you? Why is that your idea of masculinity, our ability to approach you, when you don't even match the traditional ideas of what it means to be feminine? There's nothing submissive about you. And it's okay. But I just find it so funny that you're like, men, be the traditional go-getters. Okay, go get them. I'm going to go get mine too, though. Bitch, you wear the pants. And then you asking us about our trousers.
Because you know what? Guys don't do it for us. Who we are as women rests on our shoulders no matter what. What's a guy going to do? Is he going to go on birth control? No. Is he going to get pregnant and have the babies? No. That is going to be you, and it will be you, and this is women's work forever. You can talk all you want about gender roles, and I'm a feminist. Girl, if you think doing a man's work is feminism and equality, you have been bamboozled by the patriarchy. That is more oppression.
So because women get pregnant...
Bro.
So because women get pregnant, men have to approach.
Bro.
This is the part where I rattle off about the fact that men do every dangerous job in the world.
Bro.
Is this the part where I rattle off the fact that, listen, men have to sacrifice themselves in the case of emergency?
Kill them.
Where we suffer most of the physical crimes.
Tell them.
Yes, violent crimes, predominant victim are men. Wow. Do we go, well, because of that, you know what I mean? Bitch, you gotta stay in the kitchen, cuz, you know, we still out here dying in these streets. You get me, cuz? You feel me? Nah, bro, real talks. A nigga pulled a gun on me last week, so bitch, put on the apron.
Are you good?
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm out here dying, nigga. We out here dying for real.
Dying for the pussy.
True. Nah, bro. I'm just saying, though, like, yo, that's crazy, dog. It's like,
How's it like?
bitch. Nah. Real talk. It's like, bitch. you Nah, you bugging. Nah. But listen, on some real stuff. It's
Bro,
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, yo, women's selective feminism is crazy to me. It's like for thousands of years we were oppressed, and now we finally came out from under the patriarchy and got our own jobs, and now we can take control. We got birth control, so we want to casually. We can enjoy our own sexuality and be sex workers, and slut shame is out the window and all this other stuff. And then when it comes down to some like approach, it's like, the last 2,000 years were fine. Y'all killing me, man. This is goofy talk.
It's really selective.
It's really goofy talk.
There are certain inalienable truths about men and women in our society that we cannot dismantle right this moment. And reaching out to a guy and chasing him isn't how we do it, girls. It's not. We dismantle that patriarchy by stopping and saying, no, I'm worth more than this.
Yes, you know what? You're right. We stop the patriarchy by giving more power to men.
It's just crazy.
That's not the dumbest shit I've heard today, bro.
Yeah, let's lose our agency. At a time where people are dying alone more than ever, where people are having a hard time finding a mate, your advice to ladies is to not take control of their own situations.
No, and that's how you get power by giving it away.
Okay.
You are not going to behave this way. And if you do, you're not going to do it in my life. You can go do it in another girl's life who doesn't understand her value. We're here to understand our value. We are here to create a society and a relationship that is worthy of our standards, right? But you know what? Some of you guys probably like Bumble. I can hear the comments now. Well, fuck you. I met my boyfriend on Bumble. Okay, maybe I don't want your boyfriend.
Boo-boo, you want any boyfriend. You out here struggling at your age. Anyways.
Yeah, I know 2 girls who met their husbands off Bumble. And then I asked him, I was like, why exactly were you on Bumble? Because here's my theory. And he said, I liked Bumble because I felt like the girls on there were more serious. And here's something interesting, which I had never considered until I started talking to a lot of guys who are on dating apps, is one thing they run into a lot is girls who are on dating apps only just for attention, but they don't actually ever want to meet up. This blew my mind because that's the opposite of what I want to do.
It's not because it's the opposite of what you would have done that it's not happening. That what you just said right now doesn't make no sense. It blew my mind. You're not necessarily the norm, boo-boo honey chicken.
Can we all appreciate for a moment? My girl's out here giving advice to ladies, and she don't even know ladies. She don't even know how ladies move. The fact that you don't know that ladies do this online is mind-blowing to me. Women do it on Instagram. They'll do it on Facebook. They used to do it on MySpace. They used to do it on MSN. Plenty of people are just starving for attention. It's a currency. So the idea that you don't know that ladies would do this on dating apps, to me, is it shows me that you are not knowledgeable about this stuff.
My other friend who got married off Bumble, I think she was like a director casting a role in a play. It's time for a husband, check. She met him and got married within a year. I think that's a little sus. That is just so fast. And she's like, well, I'm older, I want to have kids. I'm like,
that's not Bumble, though. That's your friend. Don't put that shit on Bumble. That's your friend. She had her reasons. She chose to do that. She did it. Ain't got nothing to do with Bumble. Bumble was the accessory for that.
She's about to use these anecdotes to discredit Bumble.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
She was checking boxes. And I think her relationship with this dude is alpha and beta. They don't seem like equals. He seems very okay, whatever. Yeah.
They don't seem like equals. Just a few minutes ago, you talked about men and women are not equals. Few minutes ago, in the same video, Boo Boo Honey Chicken. In the same video, you talking about men are not equal to women. We're never going to be equal. We're not equal. We're not equal. And now you're like, they're not equal.
You know what kills me?
Yeah!
And what have I always said about dudes? Passive reciprocation, right? It's easy to find a guy who's like, Sure, I'll respond to your message. Sure, you can come over and hook up with me. Sure, whatever. But they're not actively pursuing you. And then one day he ghosts out and you're like, oh my God, what changed? And the answer is nothing changed. He wasn't pursuing you then. He wasn't pursuing you now. He merely stopped that passive reciprocation. He just locked the door. The door was never opened and he was walking through it to get you. He just unlocked it and let you do all the walking. So that their relationship that I observe is a lot like that. He seems kind of like a beta male who's just like, okay. And you know what? For some people, that works. If you're kind of ticking those boxes where you just want to like you need to get married because your sisters are all married and you need to have a baby because everyone else in your family has a baby, then like that sort of construct is probably fine for you. It is not fine for me. And if you're on my channel and if you're one of my subscribers, I dare say it's not fine for you either.
Imagine someone settling and then finding their little piece of happiness or joy, right? Working with something that maybe isn't ideal or to their perfect liking or what they imagine, but they make it work. You know what? There's beauty in that. You know why? Because maybe over years you guys develop a deeper sense of love for appreciation of all the things you didn't think you wanted in a partner. Yes, that happens to people all the time. It happens in work relationships, it happens in friendships, and it happens in just regular dating relationships. She's basically subscribing to the yes queen mantra, right? Where it's like, bitch, we don't settle out here. We queens. We out here doing our thing. We bad bitches, right? Play a little salsa music for me. Mm-hmm. Okay. They subscribe to it. Yeah, I know where I got this energy. Where do you think I got it from? How you doing, Shallon? Right? So she subscribes to that kind of mantra, but that's not a reasonable way to live life. This whole idea of like, is my way or the highway, that's too rigid for the human experience. And I'm not even just talking about dating in general. I'm talking about life. You can't go into any business and saying, I'm going to have it this way. If you know anything about running a business, you know that there's a lot of curves. There's a lot of bending that you have to do. You don't necessarily break, but boo-boo, you're going to have to bend. You're going to have to bend to accommodate your employees, to accommodate your partners, to accommodate your contractors. You're going to have to bend. You're going to have to pay more. You're going to have to outsource, right? You're going to have to compromise. You can't have it your way all the time. That's not a reasonable way to live life. So I have no clue why people come to dating and think they're going to get everything they ever wanted. That's a fairy tale. And I don't believe in fairy tales. I stopped believing it right after Mufasa died in Lion King. Okay? I'm like, this shit's fucking...
That fucked you up?
Yeah, man. Mufasa was a real one.
That fucked you up? Mufasa
was a real one. Mufasa was a real one. I'll drop a 1 in the chat for Mufasa.
In the chat. This is not live.
It's live when they're watching it. They're right now leaving comments. I promise you, it's about to be a bunch of ones from Mufasa. Okay? Mufasa affected us all.
They're about to, Yes. Put a 1 for Mufasa.
Remember.
Great actor. James Earl Jones.
Yes, sir. Great actor.
Yeah.
So just understand, you don't have to be rigid with things. Sometimes you have to do things you don't like. Trust me. Most guys are out here having to approach women and they're not interested. They don't want to do it. Ooh. It hurts. It's very painful. But guess what? We understand the idea of compromise because we understand it's part of the bargain. Right? We're going to do it. And it'd be great if you guys also compromised. Not just in regards to approaching folks, but maybe it's in regards to other aspects of dating. And then in doing that, again, what you're going to get out of like building a deeper bond with someone and willing to sacrifice is going to be far larger than always getting what you want. Because whatever you want will never be as great as the thing that you and someone else can build through joint compromise and sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And this channel is an indication of that. I've had to make a lot of compromise and sacrifice. Same thing for Preach. Same thing for the people who work and partner with us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know?
But that's that.
Yeah. Trust me, if I got everything I wanted, this wouldn't look that way.
No.
Same way, if you got everything you wanted, this wouldn't look this way.
No.
Right? But it doesn't mean that you can't make something wonderful out of a situation that isn't ideal. So I just wanted to leave you guys on that closing note, I suppose. Is there anything else you want to add? I don't think we need to watch more.
I was done a long ass time ago.
All right.
You hear that?
It's a siren.
That's a police.
That's my cue. At any rate, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear from you.
Muito que eu li, do pouco que eu sei. nada me resta a não ser a vontade de te encontrar. O motivo já nem sei, nem que seja só para estar ao seu lado.